Yes guys, we'll be giving away 500 XRP if this video can get 1,000 likes within 24 hours. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed with the notification bell on, and make sure you have put something in the comment section down below. That's your entry ticket. Don't forget to do it. You're automatically entered, and we'll hop on a live stream later today if we hit the required amount of likes. Pretty big day today for Ripple, guys. Pretty big day. Ripple to face new lawsuit at the Federal Court of Australia. Now, the first time I saw this, I face palmed really hard because this is never nice to see. Honestly speaking, guys, these types of things are always a bit scary because you already kind of can feel it'll entail a couple of bad things for Ripple's publicity. But yeah, they were getting close to their end of the newer law, or of the older lawsuit surrounding XRP being a security and all of that. Now, however, the lawsuit was contained in a statement by Rohan Pierce, the executive editor at Communication Days, a top news agency for telecom industry in Australia and New Zealand. Rohan, who is also an erstwhile editor at the Australian IT and tech news platform Computer World, said the new payment platform NPP and Australian industry-wide platform on August 20th filed a case against Ripple Labs for infringing on its trademark right. To see the quotes over on Twitter or the tweets, NPP Australia, the operator of the new payments platform, appears to be suing Ripple Labs in an IP intellectual property case. Maybe this is old news to blockchain aficionados such as Dobes, Stilgarian, and David Gerard. Not the kind of thing I cover anymore, but there's a case management hearing this week. Now, I actually have no idea exactly what it is about and exactly how this came along. But if we scroll down a little bit, NPP filed the case before New South Wales Registry in the Federal Court of Australia, and the case has been registered with an application number, as you can see right here. Meanwhile, details of the trademark violation are yet to be known, which of course is the bad part about it, right? The first stage of the hearing, known as interlocutory hearing, was presided by one Justice Burley at the courtroom 19A via web conference, and it was adjourned for the pre-hearing. NPP was represented by Clayton Utz, an Australian-based law firm established in 1833. Clayton Utz was founded by George Robert Nichols, and it regarded as one of the big 6 Australian law firms. The case is due for another hearing titled Case Management Hearing on August 26th, which again makes this another big date for all of us, also via web conference. However, it will be presided. Guys, let me know in the comment section how you pronounce this. I'm not a native English speaker. I try my best, but some of the words I just have never or not that often heard before in real life. So it's a guess for me. So let me know. By Justice Dolly this time around. Signed by the court secretary, the case document is stated that NPP is due to serve Ripple Labs a copy of the document via Ripple's attorney, Mr. Thomas M. Haddett of Kiplotic Townsend Attorneys. The copy is to be sent to Mr. Hadid through electronic mail. Basically, the whole point of this is pretty soon here, we're going to be seeing another big situation rolling out. And the point of it is, I didn't expect it, and it's a pretty big deal because it's intellectual property infringement. And with that, it can sometimes cost you so freaking much money. The bad part is I don't know what it is about. Like, we don't know where exactly Ripple filed or filed their copyright, if you guys get me, where their trademark was infringed and what they did. Maybe they have like a registered thing for like Ripple or something like that in Australia, which is then their trademark or something like that, or maybe like PPLE Labs or something like that. I don't know. Here we can see, look what Crypto Narcissist has found. New Ripple Labs Inc. USPTO trademark and patent filings. Now, I find it so interesting that I actually have never looked at Ripple's exact filings before. Like, what type of trademarks does Ripple themselves have? We know earlier that they really went from going by the name of Ripple Labs to more so Ripple, but I'm assuming they got both Ripple and Ripple Labs trademarked. Same for like the normal things like RippleNet, XRapid, XCurrent, XVIA, on-demand liquidity and all that. But looking into this right here, again, I don't know the legitimacy of this. I'm just trying to report on what was found. I don't know if this is real stuff. I don't know how to confirm it at all. because I don't know what USPTO is. Is this a normal website people check it for, or is that fake? Let me know. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, by the way, if you have any experience with this, or send a tweet to me on Twitter, so we can discuss a little bit further about this exact situation, because I would like to know more, but I can't confirm a lot of the trademark and patent filings. I normally just Google them if I want to know about it. Ripple Impact, the 18th of August. Ripple X, the 11th of August. Block Stars, the 22nd of June. Now, the block stars, I could really see that as truthful, because if you guys follow Ripple over on Twitter, you would know that even just now they posted something on Twitter which said, go check out block stars, yada, yada, yada. And so it's their show, right? And had them having registered it a couple months ago is not that strange. However, if you look at the screenshots that were sent with this tweet, which by the way in English reads, Ripple is a new trademark. You are applying for Ripple Impact and Ripple X. The former is related to financial support and charity, so it's a Ripple for Good relationship. The latter is the same as the application explanation of RippleNet, so I'm interested. Since it was applied after the recent Pay ID, there may be another gorgeous move. What I'm thinking about here is maybe something is going to be revealed over as Swell, one of the new names. And if you check the screenshots here, runs on Ripple, trademarked June. Runs on Ripple, another way to do it, like the logo. Also same day. On-demand liquidity done in April. And by the way, it runs on Ripple is 2018. By the way, I'm sorry, I didn't notice that. Runs on Ripple, both of them have been done in 2018 June. On-demand liquidity in April of this year. Ripple on-demand liquidity also done April of this year. Pay ID in June. Pay ID in June. Block Stars in June. Ripple X, RippleNet, and Ripple Impact all in August. And the one thing that I kind of got noted from is that they only trademarked RippleNet like just now, like the 11th of August, which to me sounds a little bit strange. What I think though is that this right here only applies to the images themselves. So it's really just this exactly what they're written here, not the text RippleNet, right? Which is why it's not that big of a deal, and why some of the comments down below here, like, or maybe it was below the previous tweet, they said this can't be correct because why would they have filed RippleNet so late? I'm thinking they just made a new logo for it, or only now interested in using a logo for it, which is why they wanted to apply for it. Before they just used the name, which falls under their Ripple, like maybe like their trademark or something like that. I don't really know. You can see at the bottom here, there's some other stuff like I don't really know what it is. I don't know if that's also from Ripple because it's a list of their trademarks, but maybe it's that Ripple to a certain degree has already been copyrighted or trademarked, and thus they didn't really have to go for RippleNet, but they want to trademark the logo specifically here, the whole RippleNet logo, which is why right now they want to go for it. I don't know though. This is just my theories and my thoughts about it. Here we can see Ripple Impact. The mark consists of the words Ripple Impact in lowercase letters, immediately preceded by 3 connected circles. Is that how they call the Ripple logo? 3 connected circles? Ripple Impact trademark registration is intended to cover the categories of charitable foundation services, namely providing fundraising activities, supplemental funding, capital improvement funding, scholarships, and financial assistance for programs and services of others in the field of financial technology. So that's basically what Ripple's now going for. This is actually really cool that you can, see from their trademarks what type of things they're up to. And that also makes me think that they have some bigger stuff going on for Swell in terms of announcements that we have never really heard about before. Nothing of the sort. Maybe some crazy Ripple for Good new standpoint on things, or new venture in that sector. Maybe scholarships, maybe something along those lines. I think it's pretty cool to see. I saw another another article on the lawsuit. Ripple moves to settle prolonged fraud conciliation lawsuit. This, I think, is just concerning the first lawsuit that was going on, which is going to adjourn. Is that the right word? Whatever. It's going to be done partially the 26th, as we then get the first answers to it all. And again, another really amazing, really amazing scenario, really amazing part of it all. Here they're saying that this is going on with Bradley Sostek, which we've talked about very elaborately before. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to say. However, a joint motion was filed by Sostek on the 6th of August to consolidate the Simmons case. But after the motion was granted on August 21st, the judge in charge took note of a motion to dismiss the fraud allegations moved by Ripple. I don't know exactly how that all falls along. After the motion was granted on August 21st, the judge in charge took a note of a motion to dismiss. Okay, so he on the 21st got the note that was going on. Whatever. Again, it's not important because all we know is the 26th here is going to be another very, very important day for all of us, as that's when we're going to be seeing what's going to be happening to Ripple in terms of whether or not the claims made are legitimate. All right. Is Chainlink the next Ethereum? Big question, not really answerable that quickly. They're really separate, right, in what they do and how they work. But the bigger question is Chainlink going to be taking over a lot of Ethereum's customers and a lot of Ethereum's projects? As at this point, I'm going to say no, all right? I think Chainlink is on such a different cloud, on such their own journey right now that they don't or won't really coincide too much. However, if we're talking about the future of DeFi and how much of a percentage Chainlink will have in comparison to Ethereum, like for the future projects, I would say yes, Chainlink will take up a good percentage. But for what there is already, what's established already, I don't know if they'll take up that much or along those lines. Why isn't Bitcoin breaking above $12,000? New money is flowing into Bitcoin, with both retail traders and whales accumulating Bitcoin. The digital asset is trading in consolidation and morphing into a trading range. Bitcoin hasn't been doing anything new, just like the past 3 weeks. We are back to moving upwards to mark a green start of the week. However, real volume is really low at just about 1 billion. It's also difficult, what do you consider real volume? When is it real? When is it washed? The only thing we know is there's more and more big players heading over into Bitcoin. And even though some of the big guys, quote unquote, big might be selling, in aggregate, there's more guys coming in every single day than there's leaving. And thus, it's set for some crazy growth, which is what we're all hoping for and waiting for here, for it all to pop off, which again, I'm really kind of excited for. Avoid Bitcoin like plague, CEO of Europe's largest low-budget airline. Increasing crypto scam forced O'Leary to call Bitcoin a scam. Well, yeah, O'Leary says that it's a scam, but Mike O'Leary said it. Doesn't mean that that is the truth, or that is it. It just shows once more that maybe he's trying to get into crypto at a cheap price, which I always like to see. It's mostly because of the Ripple and big YouTube scams and such. We'll talk a little bit more about that on the channel a little bit later today. But again, guys, I don't take these guys' words for it. I'm getting into crypto because I think it's going to be the future, and I think a lot of you guys are doing that as well. But again, you guys, very big week this is going to be. The lawsuits are going to be coming out, and it's all going to be huge, hopefully, for Ripple. We'll see, though. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully, you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.